Hi, I'm Marty Demko. This is another of my short stories. This is part of a series called Odd Man Out. It's episode 6, called A ChatGPT Hallucination. Jeff, who had been forced into early retirement because of a perceived racial slight, shuffled into Walmart. I'm wasting my time with this gardening shit, just waiting to die. Pete, who had been fired from the Growing Up plant nursery for growing marijuana there, and now works in the Walmart nursery, stared at a rose bush. He wasn't just admiring it. He was wondering if the rose, and this $20 an hour job, would be the best that life would give him. Half-heartedly, Jeff asked Pete, "You have a fragrant yellow rose bush?" Jeff already had 20 rose bushes and knew that contentment wouldn't reside in number 21, but it was the best that he could come up with. Pete admitted, "I don't know, but I can see what the internet says." Pete had learned that tactic from Naomi, his former boss at the Growing Up nursery. ChatGPT confidently recommended the peace rose, but Pete, having read the plant labels and smelling the roses when he worked at Growing Up, knew that peace had little fragrance and told that to Jeff. And Jeff replied, another ChatGPT hallucination." So Pete Google searched fragrant yellow roses and Sunsprite came up. Pete recalled that variety being very fragrant and said, "We don't have Sunsprite here, but Growing Up Nursery does. I used to work there." Jeff was impressed. Unlike some employees who would have faked it, Pete admitted that he didn't know the answer and didn't just accept the ChatGPT answer when his experience suggested it was wrong. Plus, Pete was willing to send a customer to another nursery. Ethical. So Jeff asked him, "How would you like to do a little rose project for me? I have about 20 rose bushes. How about you go and buy Sunsprite at that nursery, plant it at my home, fertilize my roses, and cut the dead blooms. I'll pay you $30 an hour." And Pete smiled. After finishing the project, Jeff invited Pete in for a beer. Jeff was shy and didn't know what to say, so Jeff filled the silence. I had it backwards. Pete was shy and didn't know what to say, so Jeff filled the silence by describing what he used to do, that is, fundraise for a nonprofit. Pete asked, "How do you fundraise?" Jeff was pleased at Pete's curiosity, and besides, Jeff was eager to share what he had learned over a lifetime. So Jeff said, "Number one, fundraising is sales, but it's easier than sales because people are suspicious of salespeople but don't think of fundraisers as salespeople." Jeff got on a roll and shared myriad nuggets, and Pete was fascinated but said, "I could never do that. I'm not a people person." Jeff responded, "Actually, that's okay. People tend to talk too much, and that hurts the chances of a sale." Pete left Jeff's house mulling and decided to apply to wholesale rose nurseries as a salesman, and one of them hired him. Not surprisingly, that company put Growing Up Nursery on Pete's prospect list, and there, Pete told his former boss, Naomi, of how her having modeled selling impressed Pete and impressed Jeff. Not surprising, Naomi placed a large order, including extra Sunsprites. And Pete thought, maybe I'm not doomed to $20 an hour at Walmart. Thank you, ChatGPT, for hallucinating. In any case, that story is called ChatGPT Hallucination. It's episode 6 of a series called Odd Man Out. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Demko.